Hello student, how are you today? I hope you are all fine and healthy. So in this time, we will learn about describing people, the new material. And before that, we continue our material. I will explain to you about our basic competence and the purpose of material. The basic competence. Grateful for the opportunity to learn English as an introduction to international communication, which realized in the spirit of learning. The second, show responsibility, care, cooperation, and best loving behavior in function communication. The last, capture meaning in oral and written text, simple, about people, tourist attraction, and famous historic bodies by paying attention to social function, text structure, and linguistic elements clearly and in context. The purpose of material. The first, to identify the purpose, the descriptive text. The second, to identify structural descriptive text. The third, to identify linguistics elements. And the last is, answer the question related to the descriptive text. Okay, let's restore our material. Talking about describing people, what I have said before, and before we continue, what is the describing people? Do you know what is the describing people? Do you can describe people? Describing people in bahasa, describing people itu adalah menggambarkan seseorang. Menurut Kamus Besar Bahasa Indonesia mengatakan bahwa describing people itu menggambarkan atau membayangkan sesuatu objek. Di dalam describing people juga memiliki nilai sosial, yaitu ketika kita menceritakan seseorang, of course memiliki nilai yang namanya sosial. Ketika kita menggambarkan seseorang itu berdasarkan karena kita bangga, kita memperkenalkan, kita memuji, dan kita mempromosikan seseorang. And to describing the people, we can use by oral and written text. If you want to describe your friends, your neighbor, or your parents, and etc., you can describe by orally, or you can write down some story about your friends. You describe in the empty paper. Text structure. What I've said before, when we try to describe the people, we can use by oral and written text. This is the one example about the example written text. Look at the paragraph. My best friend. I have a best friend in my school. We don't in the same class, but we meet at school every day during recess and after school. I first met her at senior high school orientation, and we have been friends ever since. Rani is good looking. She is not tall, with fair skin and wavy black hair that she often in a ponytail. At school, she wears the uniform mother, then that she likes to wear jeans, casual t-shirts, and sneakers. Her favorite t-shirts are those in bright colors like pink, light green, and orange. She's careful, she's also very friendly, and likes to make friends anyone. Randy loves drawing, especially the manga characters. She always sketchbook with her everywhere she goes. She would spend some time to draw the manga characters from her imagination. Her sketches are amazingly great. I'm really glad to have a best friend like Rani. Contoh sebelumnya itu merupakan salah satu contoh written text. Di dalam cerita ini juga dia menceritakan tentang physically and personality Rani. Contohnya dalam bentuk physically dia menceritakan tentang tingginya si Rani, dia maju atau enggak, cantik dan bagaimana. Sementara secara personality dia menceritakan bahwa si Rani ini friendly orangnya dan lain sebagainya. Berikut juga kita juga dalam menggambarkan seseorang, what I have said before, we can use oral and written text. Now we can try to use by oral. Di dalam oral, kamu juga bisa menggambarkan temanmu secara lisan tentang kamu ataupun siapapun. Mungkin kamu bisa mengambil foto mereka, female and male, kamu ceritakan langsung secara mendetail di depan kelas ataupun secara face to face. Jadi kamu juga menggambarkan dibarengi dengan personality dan physicalnya juga. Seperti begitu. Linguistic elements in bahasa adalah unsur-unsur bahasa. What I said before, ketika kita menjelaskan atau menggambarkan seseorang itu, contohnya kita menggambarkan tentang seseorang, namanya, itu adalah nouns atau kata benda. Namun ketika kita menggambarkan yang namanya bagaimana, apakah dia tinggi, pendek, gemuk atau kurus dan lain sebagainya, itu adalah adjektif atau kata sifat. Jadi di situ juga terkandung namanya bagaimana kita untuk spelling, speech, word intonation, and words preference. Okay, student, I think that's all our material today about describing people. What we have learned before, explained before, what I have gave your example about describing people using by oral and written tests, we can conclude that describing people is the process of information about someone. So, maybe you have some question or you confused about our material today. You can write down or you send by our WhatsApp group. Maybe I can explain answer to you more. And if you not have a question, I will give you assignment about describing people. Try to describing your friends using by oral and written test. Deadly and next time. I hope you do the best. And in the pandemic situation, I hope all of you keep on your health, stay at home, positive thinking, and do the creativity and social distancing. Stay wash your hands, and finally, our hope. Please make a pay together. The coronavirus get be over. I think that's all our meeting today. See you next week.